Physician who's had my license for 40 years and had a very strong biochemistry background. I can say, and seeing what's happening with the X39, I can say without a doubt that this is the most significant medical breakthrough in my lifetime.
All right, welcome everyone. Dr. Jen O'Sullivan here. I'm going to share with you about these little beautiful gems. These are little patches you put on your skin. They come with paper backed, and you peel the paper off and you stick it on your skin, and you have some really interesting things happen. So I want to just give you the basics of what this does and then just show you a couple slides to help you understand a little bit more. This works through what's called phototherapy. It's photobiomodulation, which is the fancy term for it. But what this is doing, and you can see I have my Apple Watch on, and no, this doesn't interfere with anything, and this doesn't interfere with this. But this on my skin, this is totally encased in plastic. This does not have anything that's going into my body other than my own infrared light. So I'm made of infrared light. So meaning, if I look at night vision goggles, I can see people, I can see the different heat scans. This has tiny little nanoparticle crystals. They're made out of amino acids. Embedded into this, honestly, it's just a polyester disc. Okay, you're not touching this. It's literally has plastic on both sides. Sticky stuff here from 3M. You stick this on your skin, usually on the back of your neck or below your navel. You wear it for 12 hours per day. And this is giving you what's called low light infrared therapy. Highly proven, effective modality in the world. Okay, phototherapy, infrared therapy, very well documented and proven. Okay, I think Harvard Medical has 200 studies alone on phototherapy. This patch, though, has about 8 different clinical trials that were done on it, and it's a patented patch, which means nobody else has it. Nobody else has anything like this either. There are other patch companies out there, but they work based on like blocking your issues rather than helping your body heal the issues. So what is this doing specifically? This is reflecting back very specific wavelengths of your own infrared light. So it's reflecting back like little mirrors in here, infrared light from you, and those multiple different wavelengths of light that are hitting the dermis of your skin is signaling your body to combine 4 very, very important ingredients. And when you start to understand why these ingredients are so important and what you need them for, it's wild. So I want to show you what these ingredients are and help you understand why this is so important. It is going to effectively combine, it takes these 4 ingredients from your body. So these are things already in your body, and it's going to take them and make this peptide called GHKCU. This is a copper-bound amino acid, which when you combine amino acids together, they create a peptide. And in this case, it's glycine, histidine, and lysine. That's the GHK, and combined with copper. Now, this has been proven since 1973. Dr. Lauren Picard discovered this specific copper-bound peptide. that it is proven to be like the silver bullet of aging. And this is so important to understand because if for some reason you don't have glycine, lysine, or histidine, which everybody has histidine, it's very rare to have a histidine deficiency, but you need to have those three items in your body in order for this to work. But also, copper is a big issue. So, for instance, like if you don't have enough copper, or if you're having a problem absorbing copper, oftentimes if you're anemic, so any of you anemic, that can also indicate a copper issue. So there are foods that have copper in them, and most of us should be getting enough copper in our diets alone. You don't need to take a copper supplement, but some are copper absorption issue, meaning like you may have used too much zinc. If you take too much zinc supplements, a lot of you are on high dose zinc because of hair loss or your immune system. So just stop it. You don't need a zinc supplement, okay? If you do take a zinc supplement, make sure it's under 13 milligrams per day. If you're on any more than that, you could have a problem with copper. And so how would you know? Well, you could take a copper test. You could go to the doctor and say, I just want to check my copper levels. It's an easy thing to do, but that's something to be aware of because you need copper in your body in order for these patches to work. So that's a huge issue. But also, like if you're a vegan or a vegetarian, we need to get glycine and lysine because glycine and lysine typically are better. Better sources would be like meat and eggs. And some of you are like, yeah, I stay away from eggs and I stay away from meat. There's a lot of glycine and lysine in other products as well that you eat and consume. It's just vegetarians might have the issue. So just know that you need those four ingredients for these to work properly. But I want you to also consider the fact that these do work. And so the benefits are very well documented. Lots of testimonies, lots of people. I mean, can't say lots. I mean like hundreds of thousands of people, if not more, are seeing major benefits. And mostly you see them in strength and stamina, mobility, the ability to think better, have better cognition, better energy, better moods, right? You're not having crazy mood swings, and your appearance, right? We see skin softening, we see lessening of scar tissue, all sorts of things. Just remember, when you have younger, healthier cells, that can translate into a younger, healthier you. So I just want you to be aware. The main placement of this is below your navel or behind your neck, but you can use these anywhere. Once you get the patches, there's a little instruction manual for you and you'll be okay with that. But I do want you to commit to 6 to 12 months. The reason for this, and I need you to be really clear about this, you don't know what's going on inside your body. And oftentimes our healing happens like inside first. So if you had some lung issue that you didn't know about and it's making you real tired and you're tired on these patches, it's because get some potassium. That's a big key thing as well. Get a little extra potassium. But just know that tiredness can also indicate like your body's going to work on this. So when your body is able to increase GHKCU, it automatically increases healthy cellular activity. It helps those repair cells in your body. And those repair cells are going to do some crazy work. And what I love about that is there are people that have some healing things happen, a year later. And the longer you're on these, the longer you're going to see benefits. And I want you to commit to this because when you commit to something like this that is not expensive, if we look at the price tag of just the X39 alone, you get 30 sleeves, 30 patches in here. So it's a month's worth and it's $100. So it's $199 a month for 100 patches. And what you want to understand though is this for me, so I'm just going to share my experience, has gotten me off of $398 worth of supplements. So the trade out for just this patch was I have a $200 save or $300 savings, you see. And yeah, I use other patches, so I could say maybe it's a 50, like I use maybe $200 worth of patches a month and I'm good. Like this is crazy to me when you start to really understand the value of this. Because not only that, but like my astigmatism reversed, which has drastically increased my mountain biking and snowboarding skills. That's big. It has reversed certain things like receding gums. So the like potential to have surgery, that's expensive. We don't have dental coverage. We pay for crappy dental delta, right? It's terrible. But like I don't have to get glasses all the time anymore. I actually am able to use my old glasses. I didn't have to get more glasses because the old glasses are better. Like that have the basic. I literally have like one step on all of my prescription. So it's crazy to me to know that like I don't actually have to wear glasses if I don't want to, which is nice. So there's things like that okay, well, that's an expense as well. So what are the things that I'm also not having an expense for that I'm not realizing I'm not having an expense for? Right? How much am I not having to maybe go into the doctor's office or whatever, right? We want to think about what are the long term. And I know people on my own group, the people that I'm helping, who used to have to go in monthly to the doctor, and now they're like, well, we'll see you next year. Right? So it does so much for different people for different reasons, right? And each of you will have a completely different path of experience. And I just encourage you, start them, contact the person who shared this with you, get moving on it, because you just don't know. I mean, there were things that I thought there's no way, I didn't even think that would help. And I was like, why is my skin not itchy after I touch my dog? Well, my dog allergy cleared up. Okay. Like, what? Didn't even expect that. So, and as a 51-year-old, that's part of the issue too. Like, people meet me and they're like, there's no way you're 51. And I'm like, 50-year-olds are looking better as they're getting, we're not as old looking as I think we used to look. That age thing is kind of blurring, but I think about, like, I know people my age that just like, what in the world happened? And its age is really can be aggressive on some people. And I just want you to be aware of that, right? That's a big deal as well. Like, what happens to your hair, what happens to your skin, what happens to your nails. So it's a lot for a lot of different people. Everybody's got a different experience, but just enjoy them, use them, and be blessed by it. Okay, take care, you guys.
An empowered life has no expiration date. We're all created to do incredible things, like conquer summits, catch big waves, and live our passions. As time goes on, our bodies begin to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy levels decline, sleep patterns shift, and recovery slows. But our bodies are masterpieces of design, holding the potential to bounce back better than ever. With X39, we achieved something remarkable in the field of wellness and regenerative science that others could not. By utilizing LifeWave's unique patented technology, X39 uses light to elevate GHK-Cu, a copper peptide known to support overall health and wellness. Unlike traditional light therapy, which requires external light sources, X39 uses the body's own infrared light to naturally increase vitality, enhancing the body's flow of natural energy. For improvements in strength, stamina, performance, and overall health and well-being, with the simplicity of an affordable, non-invasive, non-transdermal patch. As we age, levels of these life-enhancing elements, which are associated with wellness and longevity, begin to decline. LifeWave invested 10 years into stem cell research, which resulted in over 70 patents. X39 was born to bring to the public a product that could support wellness in an entirely new way, supporting the production of younger, healthier cells with wearable light technology. Becoming a powerhouse is easier than you think. Harness your body's natural potential to maintain youthful energy and vitality, because life comes at you fast, but it doesn't have to pass you by. Live long, live well, live young. Be the light with LifeWave X39. LifeWave.